Hello, I am here now. I suppose I'm a bit earlier than the 5 minutes late I said, but regardless, I am 2 minutes late. And that is appalling of me. And I apologise for that. But I am sorting out the last few bits. It's just most of the cables and stuff that I use, I take with me to places. So, but I'm here now. If you're waiting for me, I just need to plug everything in, make sure I tell everyone don't message me, or don't get scared when I don't reply. And then I should be able to share my screen. But how are we all doing? I think we're live. This could be the awkward moment I find out I've not actually pressed the go live button. It is loading. Hopefully I've not just been talking to myself for the past few moments. Hello Beelzebub, hello Axon. Hope you are both doing splendid. Surprise motherfucker. I'm doing well. My cats next to me are currently going on their crazy few minutes. Hopefully they calm it down and not cause too much of a mess. How are we all feeling about Conquest finally tomorrow? Some exciting times. Hello, Mini-Do. How are you? Okay, right. The stream is working. I can confirm the stream is functional. Right. Do not disturb, open the game, and we should be able to change over to the normal screen in a second. Right, here we go. Let's just bump up the volumes and make sure you can all hear it. New player. Well, first of all, welcome to the world of Invincible Guarding the Globe. It's a lot of fun. There's nothing majorly bad with the game. To be honest, I don't think there is anything bad with the game. But welcome to the game. So, the new character release tomorrow is going to be, you're going to get tickets every day. You use the tickets to run an operation that's like 5 minutes long. You get tokens that are pink or silver, if I remember correctly. Pink ones you use in the shop to buy characters. It's a special event shop, to be specific, which Conquest will show up in a little bit. And yeah, you just do it over and over again. For a new player, I reckon you should be at least able to get two copies. That's enough for an Elite Plus. Actually, to an exceptional. But it's annoying because where I have no prior notice of it, I won't be able to stream tomorrow. So, but we're gonna have to theorize everything about Conquest. Character resets, it have been great. I've not actually had a use for it because I'm happy with where all my characters currently are. But yeah, I'm sure one day I'll find a use for it. 4K gems. That should be more than enough. I reckon you could be able to play the event completely free to play and get at least a couple of copies of Conquest. Hello, Jufika Ufijufia. Hope you're well. But I currently have 10k saved up. I had about the same for Power Perks. I had about 10k gems, and I got him up to Epic Plus towards the end of it. Even though I did get hella shafted on the first day. It's his abilities that have been thrown around in some places. He seems interesting. But for collection purposes, I'll always go for at least one copy. And ideally, at minimum, I'd like to get him to Epic plus 5 stars. So that's the kind of boundary. I think that's 8 copies I need minimum, which I think is doable. But in his abilities, there's nothing that screams god tier potential, overtaking the main kind of meta at the moment. But yeah, I'd recommend at least getting a copy or two. Yeah, so far I've got everyone at least Epic. It's just getting the rares up is the next goal to 5 stars. And that is a long process. But while I am sorting the last few bits out, we've got some nightmares to run. I'll run the normal just weekly one now while I sort out the last few bits of everything. I've got to remember to click next battle every time. I've just got to spam this absolutely everywhere. You know, make sure I'm getting everyone in here. Cool, so that has been spammed out, hopefully. I have Robot, Nolan, Eve, Alan, the GDA guy with Goggle, Fishman, Epic Plus. I don't know, I should get Conquest. Yeah, get a couple of Conquests. You should be fine. Invincible, Battle Beast. Yeah. Yes, yeah. I have been contemplating because there's only so much that I can force my main team up. So I've kind of been doing it one character per faction at a time. So I've got 2 characters from each faction up to Omnipotent now. For Earth Defenders, my next one's going to be Agent Spider. No questions asked. For Worlds Beyond, it might have to be Russ. Will be the next one I take up to Omnipotent. Hello, Omnivincible. Hope you are well. But yeah, depending on how much Conquest is good, we'll work it out from there. Oran. How do you actually pronounce that? Is it Oran or Oran? If you can somehow enunciate. Or I'll just call you GDA Advisor number 2. Lacking the fodder. Yeah, it's a slow marathon rather than a sprint, so just take your time slowly. Have fun. Hello, new to the game. Is this a good team for a new player? Doc Seismic, Universal, Robot Invincible, MG Allen Immortal. Yeah, that's solid. I would pick. So you got a Criminal from Worlds Beyond, a GDA, and Earth Defenders. Oh, I'd pick between Allen and Immortal. MG kind of isn't crazy. But Universal is incredible, so any kind of Worlds Beyond food should be focused on her. So I suppose in the end I'd pick Immortal for you. The second which one was the second one? Okay, so first one is Oran. Second one is Oran. I think, if I remember that. If you purchase the GDA piggy bank at 100%, aren't you supposed to be able to live it up? Yes. I believe I'm not going to bother the piggy bank because I've spent too much money and sent it over to Ubisoft. But yeah, from what I understand, when you buy it, it levels up, and it levels up at most 3 times. Hello, Magical. Playing Siege. I need to... I saw... They've got Rainbow Siege X, was it called? The kind of like upgraded version of it, which looks quite fun. I haven't played Siege in a while. But maybe I should. Right, first was Oran. Oran. Do I even have Siege downloaded? Because I actually think I cleared it. No, I actually have it deleted. Yes, Siege X. It looks interesting and fun with blowing fire extinguishers and pipes up. Yeah, I'm not very good with FPS games, so I pick free-to-play mobile games that have a sense of gambling in it. It's my preference in video game. But yeah, FPSs I'm no good at. I mean, if you're now challenging me to a 1v1, I feel like I will have to uphold you on that. But I will get smoked most likely. I only have 87 hours according to Steam on Rainbow Six Siege. And I know there's probably been a good few updates since. Highest rank in Siege. I will have to Google that. Isn't there like an online database? Siege tracker. Best way I can explain it is the word is Norwegian, so imagine it's said with a Norwegian accent. Bjorn isn't said Bjorn. It's kind of like, yeah, Bjorn. Okay. Remember the accent, lol. Nah, Bjorn is the correct. But I only know Bjorn because of PewDiePie. Hello, Seal Mill Dill. How are you doing? Okay, now I've got to remember what my Ubisoft ID is. And the Ubisoft ID that I use for Siege. Okay, so I can't actually see. Okay, I've not played the game in so long that Siege Tracker doesn't even know I exist. However, apparently I do have a 53% win rate. So do with that information what you will. My KD is 0.9. So I think that's solid. When was the last time I even played? no clue. You've missed nothing, Seal Mildew. Apparently, we're going on a tangent on Rainbow Six Siege at the moment. Okay, someone is at my front door, so bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, I've returned. Since I know the streaming world is a very scary place, I fear all the time that since I start streaming I will get swatted. But it was not swatted, it was an Amazon delivery. And a very angry one, that as well. It practically played Knockdown Ginger, if that's the terminology still correct to use. It knocked on the door, had it on the floor, and ran. How long do I plan on streaming? So, right now it is 20 past 5 for me. So, another hour and 10 minutes. I'm going up to 6:30 if you're UK time. Dinner is currently in the air fryer, so I will need to disappear to sort that out. But yeah, you've got an hour of me. Wait until I open the box? What? No! I'm certain you can't put anything in there because it's just the cat litter I ordered. And if it's not cat litter, I'm going to be upset because what are my cats going to use? So that's on you, Magical. Why people get swatted? It's that's a very good question. I don't know. I think people are just big trolls. So right now in the air fryer, I've got some chicken burgers and some chips in there. You know, just a very basic meal today. I am trying to get better at meal prepping because I spend too much money on lunch at work, but you know, I'm here for a fun time. If I want a cheeky Mackie D's, I want a cheeky Mackie D's, you know. Yes, yeah. I'm something of a Gordon Ramsay myself. In a really bad police uniform and a foam baton. I don't know if there's kinky intentions behind that. But I'm all for it. Indeed. There's I hope this isn't too much information that someone figures out the rough location, but a new McDonald's opened up near where I work, and they were handing out vouchers for just like you know the like £1.99 Big Mac and chips with a drink, you know, but you could scan that bad boy forever, and they did not ask for that voucher. So me and a couple colleagues for 2 weeks straight, we were having Big Macs and chips and a Diet Coke every day for lunch. And my New Year's resolution was to start hitting the gym, because I'm going. I'm not fat, but I'm just very concerned for the future. So I'm trying to jump on it early. But it was a terrible time for that kind of routine. I saw someone best in-game tank. I'm on Team Titan, so that's who I'm going to define as the best. There's lots of arguments for Alan and Immortal, which is the next comment I'm seeing there, actually. But my preference is Titan. I believe Titan does better in PvP, but Immortal's very good at defense, and Alan's a good all-rounder, I suppose. Yes, but now you have to search the country for McDonald's that have opened over the past... I didn't specify when it opened, did I? I mean, I'm sure lots of McDonald's open all the time, but... I suppose I need to be careful of Warren, because he knows the rough area, but do I work in the same area as where I live? Yes, Titan. Okay, I thought we had a good friendship, Blossman Magic. So, if you're going to call Titans mid, I'll straight up block you on Discord. I'll even ban you right here. I think I just have to... Yep, 2 buttons. And put you in timeout. So watch that language. I just realised as well, there's a add as moderator. I don't have a moderator, but I suppose I don't actually need one. Am I going to stream or make a new video for Conquest event tomorrow? I cannot, because it's a friend's birthday and we're going on a piss up. So, when I'm at the bar, a few beers down, I'm still going to be trying to refresh my event to get me a conky boy. But no stream. I might do a video, or I might try and stream on Saturday. But it very much depends. I am playing some games with the boys Saturday night, but the boys are very inconsistent with their timings. So if they kind of fall apart, I might stream Saturday night just for funsies. I told you roughly where I work. Oh dear. That's narrowed it down, but... Okay. Am I a software engineer? I'm going to not answer that question. Drinking on the job. Yeah, I know. It's not work, you know, it's just a couple of pals. Do a drunk stream or video. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll just in the pub, I'll just get the camera on, face it to me. So and then I'll just talk about Conquest is good. No, I'll see how the weekend goes. Will I make a video later on covering what he does, what combination works well with him, summon or skip? I've known the ability since the update came out. I could have done that, but Ubisoft don't like. I don't know if I will do a direct video. I don't exactly know what I want to do with this channel. I just chuck stuff on at random, then stream once a week. Tutorials will be cool though. I will keep that in mind. I'll put it on the list if I do have time and try and do a little video on it. Get pished and stream, indeed. Right, I just want to clarify. You asked if I was a software developer. All because I said I'm not going to confirm or not doesn't mean I'm a software developer. I just know how to data mine. For all you know, I work in the McDonald's that I said opened. Does that throw you guys off enough? Because that could be how I got all that McDonald's for a cheap price. Yeah, I did shoot Ubisoft a nice friendly DM, to which they haven't replied to me. Just see if we can work a little sum out. Because it's very messy on the Discord when people are throwing the data mines on there, and the moderators are then having to delete it quickly, but sometimes they're not fast enough. These data mines, next person's got a screenshot. There's a Reddit which is entirely not moderated by Ubisoft, that they have no control over, so they can't hold the information there. So it would be better for them if a reliable content creator like myself was to do a cheeky little video about it before all of these new data miners, because it's getting to a point where post season 3 there's someone out there that's competent in getting the information, and they're not going to give a fuck about what Ubisoft ask. So it's like me sitting here and doing nothing, you know. I've got to be a good boy. Yes, I am chief burger flipper. Basically, my origin story is the exact same as Mark's Invincible story. He worked in Burger Mart, I worked in McDonald's, and, you know, it's just the start of it. I have a DM. Holy fucking shit. I'm just gonna ignore Oren's DM. Yes, Fran Invincible. That's me. Deputy Apple Pie Maker. You got to make sure you get those time stickers on there. I will say, I did used to work in McDonald's many years ago. So you got to make sure those stickers are good, and before you serve them to the customer, take the sticker off so they don't see what time you were supposed to throw it in the bin. I am indeed the variant that did not get powers. Yes, that's the correct way. I'm not going to slander McDonald's because, you know, I wouldn't say they're a bad company. I had no issues with McDonald's. I would still be in McDonald's today if the main crew that started at the same time didn't all leave, go to university. But it was a lovely place. Okay, I've just heard the air fryer beep. Last ED event, I got 10 elite plus fish boys. That is insane. Okay, I need to go sort my chicken burger out. I'll be back in 2 moments. Okay, I have returned. Beep beep, is that the sound of the air fryer? Mukbang stream, that's what it's turning into now, yeah. ASMR. Right, so out of respect, I'm very concerned my microphone is too sensitive. So I will mute up every time I take a big bite of my dinner. So there is no ASMR stream. Face cam, not yet. At least. I'm still a whiles away from having the social confidence to throw my face on the internet. And I believe the web camera I have right now, to be honest, is very terrible quality. So, you know, you'd be seeing a Minecraft version of me. One day, though. One day. What's it like being the best CC? I'm far from the best CC. Unless you want to say best CC of Invincible Garden the Globe, then yeah, I'd take that title. I mean, Shoved has the numbers, but I have you Magical. So, who's the real winner in that competition? Can you tell me why everyone says Omni-Man is weak? I don't think Omni-Man is weak. I just think his health is quite low. Sometimes he has the issue of because his health is not as big as say his attack. He can get killed quite easily. But I don't think he's in per se a weak character. I mean, I've got mine to Omnipotent 5 stars. And, you know, but have fun. I bet you look better than Angstrom at the end of the Invincible fight. Oh, that's a tough competition. I feel like me and Angstrom would both end up on if there's any UK people here that may know it, the Undateables show on Channel 4. That's the kind of vibe that I'm on. I feel like I am just setting myself up that when I do put the camera on, that people are going to think I'm ugly. I think I'm, you know, got to be humble. Yeah, I suppose Shoved has the numbers because he has a previous base from the Avatar game that he was playing before. Whereas I started from nothing. I have always been invincible. But yeah, I haven't watched too much of Shoved, to be honest. I saw you put out a tier list today. So I'll have to have a look and absolutely analyze every part of his tier list. Hello, Wavebreaker. How are you? Poor Angstrom, yeah. Okay, right, we now have to do this. I've only done the first 3 of these, and this is the first time we actually get to play around with Conquest. So I'll be keeping an eye out on him. Okay, I am going to actually start eating because I've just left my food on the side here. It was interesting to look at. Cool. We love controversy. So you can use the code to redeem for rewards. Oh yes, Xiao. So there is a website you go to. I'll see if I can just get it for you right now. Strategy pins, and there's Fog's incredible list. So go to this website. Hopefully that's sent through. And just go on the instructions. I'll see if can I share the screen. Add. I don't want to show my display, or am I have anything on my display that could be possibly? Oh no. Okay, I've somewhat broken my everything. Hopefully the stream's still working. Yeah, I'm trying to show it, but I closed an application down in the wrong order. Okay, everything is lagging. Hopefully, I don't know what's going on. Okay. I don't know if that came across on stream, but I partially broke the computer. We can close that. We can close that. We can close that. Okay. Right. Add display capture. Okay. Make it display this one. Yes. So you got this one here. Reward code. We're just gonna put in francs. Then validation code you get in the game. I'm not gonna pull my one up because if I pull mine up, then you'll see my tracking number and everything, which lets you trick Ubisoft support into breaking my account. But if you tap on the level in the top left corner of the game, at the bottom there'll be a generate code button. Generate that code, copy and paste it, that goes here, and then you put your rewards code here. What you can do, if you join the Discord, there's a whole list of codes. Just go through, add them, redeem, change the code to the new one, redeem. Once you've put in all of the codes, you can close the game, reopen it, and then you're basically rich. Is a long story short on how you redeem codes. Hopefully that was somewhat helpful. They have confirmed that the strongest Viltrumite is coming in Season 4 and he's been casted. Yes, they've also casted Invincible, I saw, which is big moves for them. Who's my favourite hero in the game? And after the series. Oh. I'm going to go and say Invincible is my favourite character as the title one. In the game, I quite find Agent Spider quite interesting. Where Discord? There's one easy place to find it. Open the game, go to GDA Hub, scroll down, tap that Discord button there, which I'm not going to press because it's going to open up my Discord and I don't know what kind of messages I have on there. But yeah, that's the easiest way to join the official Discord. When are we having a pint? It will be my 1,000 subscriber special, I guess. Big meetup with a pint. For play code, or just enter the reward code, go to profile, then generate code song, and then press the button that will take you to the website. Yes, that's not on iOS from what I understand. on iOS that Apple have some kind of blocks. On Android you can do that. On iOS you have to copy and paste it manually yourself. It should be fine. A brewski. And that's 4 of us. I mean, Magical, if I remember correctly, you are a bit too far north for it to be a casual kind of meetup. I'm not too sure where Omni is. Me and Oren are basically next door neighbours, I think. You're gonna sub-bot me now. Okay. How do you think AAA Invincible game would be? I can see it like Insomniac's Spider-Man game or create your own hero in the world. Yes, that would be insane. I saw there are rumours that there is a AAA Invincible game being developed, but I'd be on that straight away. I haven't had the privilege to actually finish Spider-Man. I've started playing the first one on PC. I then got distracted with other stuff in life. Yes, it's on the to-do list, and I know Spider-Man 2 is now on Steam as well, so that will be on the playlist. But an Invincible game of the same style would be incredible. Send him by catapult. Yeah, I reckon there's a big enough one somewhere. Get the train. Fair enough. It's a long train journey. Big up the Midlands. Question after Conquest. What updates are they going to have? Or are they going to slow them down? From the vibes I get from Ubisoft, they're going to be continuing. I believe their plan is a character a month at minimum. I assume that means an elite character, and they may sprinkle the odd rare in. But I don't think we'll get at least one big update a month, which will involve a new character. And we're with games like DC Dark Legion having a lot of stuff. It wouldn't be far off that they'll need to compete with them. There's a fan game. Conquest is coming to the game tomorrow. There's a fan game being made that looks kind of Spider-Man, but it's just a mini. Yes, there's this free to play on Steam. Okay, Cat is trying to steal burger. Was Undefeated? If I remember, yes, Undefeated. It's on Steam and it's free to play, and it's kind of a very much basic Superman type game. And an Invincible one in the style of that would be cool. And I think the developers of Undefeated are doing a proper, full-on Undefeated game. Yes, Undefeated Genesis. But a game like that with an Invincible character would be cool. I will have a look, see if that Invincible project is a separate thing. Are you talking about Swammies? Gonna need a bit more context on that. So there is a delay, and I'm not too sure at what point you put that. 3-week heroes, new characters seems quite lovely. Yes. The unofficial kind of decided thing was every 4 to 6 weeks would be a new character. And now they have a nice quiet period from now until Season 4 comes out to just slowly catch up. Unleash Battle Beast on the cat. I might have to if he's trying to swipe the food like that. The day has been great. It was a long day at work. So long that I spent the second half of it on Discord most of the time. But no. I'm currently facing adult problems regarding cars because my one is breaking at the moment. And that's the main issue in life at the moment. Oh yes, the event OP. I need to check it. I think mine is finished. What did I get up to? 4 for 1. I'm not using my main team on it though, so. But I'm happy. What is your advice for players that are level 20? Don't rush. I've just seen you've now put to progress faster. But honestly, don't rush. Every character is obtainable, free to play, eventually. There's some characters that are event hidden only, but they will appear eventually. So if you see any bundles that have an exclusive character in, I'd say do not jump for it. You will slowly get that character at some point. At a low level, honestly, pick 5 characters you like and just focus on them. It's a marathon. There's no sprinting involved. I can't think of anything else. It really is just enjoy. Join the Discord, ask lots of questions, annoy the hell out of everyone. There are these new GDA advisors that you can ping. I think you can ping them at least. But make sure you ask them lots of questions. And that they'll happily help with everything. Yes, it's a shame I'm missing out on stream and the Conquest event. But, you know, beers with the friends first, games later. Electric 7 Titan, you have graced me with your presence. How are you doing? How many gems do I need for Conquest? Correct answer is 0. He is fully obtainable, completely free. You don't need to spend any gems. You get tickets every day to run the event. It is all just a matter of RNG. You could get him on the first rollover. You can get him on the 200th rollover. Is it bound to have ranged characters in the front line between Doc, Universal Robot? Who should I have in the front and back? It's not bad at all. I think in my main team I run 3 ranged. I'm not sure. But out of those, I'd probably chuck Doc in the front because he has an ability that has like a area of effect around him that does bits. So yeah, stick Doc at the front, leave Universa and Robot at the back. Yes, Fog is always happy to answer questions. 25k gems, no. I don't think that's going to be enough for me and my luck. No, my luck, I'm going to spend 25k gems and maybe get 1. I'm not used to the chat moving so fast, so please bear with me. People normally spend like 10k on events to max them out, depends on how much you want to save, really. Yeah. I think I've just been passively playing the game. I've not been hard grinding every day, in and out. And I've saved up around 10k since Powerplex. and I think that should be enough. Goodbye, Seal Meal Deal. If you are still here in these last closing moments before you go, I hope you have a fantastic time doing whatever you've got planned this evening or this morning. If my team is Alan Universe and Mark Dockside become robot and I keep losing to weaker players in Arena, what should I do? With Arena, there's so much information that's hidden from us, such as skill levels and artifacts and armor. It sounds like you have a solid team. So if you're weaker than them, it could really just be a case of armor, artifacts, and skill levels. How many copies do you really need to get an Epic Plus? 8. 8 is the sweet number, which is also the sweet number I'm going to be going for. Best use of gems as a free-to-player? The weekend events. I think so far every weekend there's been a nice event that, you know, sometimes there's tickets to it. Generally they're the best value. So with Conquest tomorrow, there's going to be tickets for 400 gems to run the operation. They're by far some of the best stuff you can spend your gems on. But whatever you do, Paul, do not use your gems on refreshing the shop, ever. Try and avoid doing that as much as you can. 10k, not getting anything. No, I'm not. It's already rigged against me. 3k gems is a safe man. Yeah, I reckon so. But if you're ever unsure, there's deals in the shop that appear every so often. If you're ever unsure, join the Discord and ask. There's always helpful people around. 6k gems saved up. That is more than enough, I reckon. I mean, you can get Conquest on your first roll of the shop that's completely free and not have to spend any more gems. So just be happy. It's all very RNG based. $7k gems is enough for an Epic Plus. This is. I feel like I'm going to get stuck with this question a lot. It's very it's RNG based. You could get 8 conquests within your first 8 rolls. It could take you, like Powerplex took me 200 refreshes, I feel, to even get 1. But 7k gems should be a very comfortable amount to get Epic Plus. I mean, for me, after spending 10k gems on Powerplex, I got at least 8 at the end of the event. $17k gems, you might have enough. Give or take, that should be enough for 2 copies. I mean, you're a moderator, so I'm sure somewhere you don't announce it really on the server, but I bet you get paid those blue dossiers, the gold dossiers, and then a free copy of the event hero. Tell me I'm wrong. Other characters in the Conquest. So normally they'll have characters of the same faction that show up as well. but I have a feeling they're going to focus entirely on Viltrumites. So we're probably going to see Conquest as the event. We'll get Fula and Lucan in as side elites that you can get. I'm not sure if they'll chuck Omni-Man and Markin, but that's my guess for now. Or it's just going to be all the From Worlds Beyond faction elites that you can get. I can't confirm if the next hero pass will be Conquest, but it's more than likely going to be a Conquest hero pass. When I've looked through the files, I can't find the hero pass, but it's more than certain. I am speaking. I am also eating my dinner at the same time, and I don't want to give you an ASMR of me eating, so I am muting my mic periodically. So apologies, but I am here. I am speaking. This isn't a silent gameplay, no copyright, no commentary video or live stream. Just bear with me. Perhaps, yeah. Is Conquest actually a good character? His kit has been data mined. I because Ubisoft don't like data mine, and I don't know to what extent I can talk about it. But he seems interesting. He doesn't seem game breaking. He doesn't seem overly powerful. But he seems like a very interesting character. Is all I'll say. So pick up as many copies of him as you can, and hold tight while the whales at the top do all the testing for us. Okay, so that's all of my nightmares completed. Where did I end up falling up? Top 5%. I'm happy with that. Where do I fall normally on the weekly ones? 73. Something's not right there. How am I sitting on 73? This is a new name I've seen. Fair enough. What level is that? 40. Oh, I got to the very end as well. Nice. Yeah, I don't think it's too important to fully complete Cecil's Nightmares. Possibly better than Alan or Monster Girl. I think it's too early to say. with the data mines that there's all of the abilities are just like X% or X seconds. So once we get a clearer picture tomorrow, I can pass on the information more clearer. But I think he'll better be. Yeah, English is a very difficult language. I think he will be better than Monster Girl. Just whether he's better than Alan, I'm not sure. Yes. 1277, nice. Okay. I also have not touched the new arena too much. So let's run through some of this. How much power do I have with my 60 mil? Oh, I'll take this 3 mil guy out. Yeah, everything sounds quite interesting about him. Especially his human arm usage going on as a Viltrumite. Maybe the truth is, I'm just too good at the game. I'm sure that's the honest truth. When are we getting skins for the characters? Skins is a very I'm very sensitive. Don't go deleting that message, Mad Dev. I read that message before you retracted it. I'm answering that question. I don't think skins will be good for this game. The Invincible universe is very limited. If they want to keep this game going and being excited, I think they should take the Contest of Champions model of having new characters or new skins as a new character as a whole. So in Marvel Contest of Champions, there's like 10 different versions of Spider-Man last time I checked. But I think that's what they do. Because I have a feeling, or I have a fear, to be honest, that if they do introduce skins into this game, it is going to be locked behind a paywall. Oh, here's Blue Suit Mark for £20, and I don't want that. Are you not saving Arena 2 tickets for a comp run? I could. No, I don't know exactly what I want to do. I mean, it would be cool if I saved the tickets up, then maybe did a live stream of rushing through. Or a video, in a sense, maybe. Maybe I'll leave Restricted alone then, because I am in the promotion zone. We'll just go over to the normal one, in which I have 1,000 tickets, so... Maybe we'll stick to here. Saving tickets for the PvP arena. Fair enough, yeah. It's annoying that you can only get it in the multiverse shop, but I believe it ends up as a net positive if you win your matches. You spend to get tickets, but if you win, you get more tickets back. Yes, 100%. But I feel like they can have a bit more fun because throughout the season, at the comics at least, Mark's kind of personality, I suppose, changes throughout. So it'd be cool if they have a blue suit Mark that maybe is more brutal, in a sense, is what I want. No, so what I meant by that is in the multiverse shop you buy 5 entry tickets, I believe it is, for 350 multiverse chips. If you then use those 5 tokens and win all 5 of your matches, you get more multiverse chips back. If I'm explaining that the correct way. If that makes sense. It doesn't say it anywhere, as far as I'm aware. Let me try and once I finish this, I'll try and show it so it's explained a bit better. Once I win this fight, because I'm too good at the game. So in the normal arena, you get 60 multiverse chips. We head over to... I'm just going to ignore all of this. Multiverse shop. You spend 350 multiverse chips for 5 restricted clearances. If we then head over to Multiverse Arena Restricted, and I'm then going to absolutely beat the hell of Max back. Just got to wait its time. Went slowly, we'll win. There we go. When you win in Restricted Arena, you get 100 multiverse tokens back. So with those 5 tokens or entry tickets you bought, you could win 5. Yeah, I just realised Matthews put that. But yeah, if that hopefully that makes more sense. Yeah, more green stuff than you paid. What level should I get my A team to be before leveling B and C teams? Okay, that is a very open answer, I feel. So to begin with, take your A team up to however high you want it. Start taking your B and C teams up when on GDA operations you start bottlenecking quite a lot. So if you're leveling up your main team too much that you can't keep up with blue XP and red XP usage, then focus on the B and C team so you can get more out of those GDA operations. But it's a moving target is the best way I can say. You can get infinite restricted tickets. Yes, that it's one way to farm. And I suppose it's better to farm now while we're in a intern league? Yeah. So yes, it's infinite restricted ticket glitch. Now, what is the promotion zone? It's the intern league, so it's... Is it not everyone gets promoted? How far am I going to be scrolling? Oh, so everyone gets promoted. So it's not going to be an issue. Yeah, farm now while you can, and everyone's somewhat easy level. But I suppose I shouldn't actually be running that then at the moment, because I'm going to get promoted and just save my tickets. I should clip that and turn that into a YouTube short. I don't know how to clip that though, so we move. That is an insane dinner magical. I wonder what inspired you to have that. Unless you're being dead ass that you actually had chicken burger and chips. infinite PvP, green currency, and also infinite clearance tickets. In a sense, yes. Timestamp, it was 5 minutes ago. I think. Around that time. But yeah, it should be, as long as you're winning every match, which in Intern League you should be winning the majority of, it should be a constant cycle. And it's easier to do it now than until you get to a higher league and you can't compete. Goodbye, surprise motherfucker. It's been incredible having you here. I hope you had a fun time. A normal burger and some chicken on the side. That is that's an insane meal. Goodbye, Ikora, is how I'm going to pronounce that. I hope you had a fun time here, and I hope to see your name again. Yeah. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like, and drop a comment on the next strat I should abuse. That could be the next video, actually. How much longer do I have with this arena? 3 days. Maybe. I'll see how tomorrow pans out. Ah, fair enough. PV shop, as long as you get another 5 tickets within 6, yeah. The only bottleneck that you will hit is if there is a fight that you cannot beat. You're going to have to wait for a refresh to come over or spend gems to refresh your opponents. Did I pronounce it? Opponents. So yeah, it's not a completely simple kind of a cycle. There are tricks to it, but theoretically, in a sense, you can absolutely bulk up. Which is, I'm assuming, how some of the people at the top, so Tomek, I'm assuming that's what he's been doing. Indeed. Let's start up a bit of violence in here against my subscribe button. Conquest is indeed tomorrow. I can't work out the maths, but if you're in the UK, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, midday-ish. Yeah, you're sorted. I mean, one day, what are the next arenas coming up? Viltrumites, Earth Defenders, Guardians of the Globe. How are my Viltrumites looking? Where does it say Viltrumites? Okay, my Viltrumites are looking healthy. Oh, you've sent me in my DMs. Yeah, it should be fine. As long as I've mentioned it somewhat. I don't have my headphones on right now, but no, that should be perfect. Thank you very much. And then what was the next one after that? Ultramites, then Earth Defenders. Yeah, I'm also healthy on that side. Hopefully Agent Spider will have a few more stars by the time that one comes around. And then the Guardians of the Globe. I'm not very confident on this one. Yeah. Not my strongest team, but it is what it is. I'm not... No. I don't think I will be taking any past 10 stars for now. I want to build I just want to have a well-rounded account at the end. I don't want to have just one heavily boosted universe so that's got 20 plus stars, whereas the rest of the From Worlds Beyond faction are far behind. So at the moment, I'm debating what hero I should take up next. So after the Conquest event, hopefully I'll get them to epic 5 stars. And then I think the next character I'll probably take up to Omnipotent will be Russ. But just circle back and actually answer your question, no. Universe is going to stay at 10 stars for now. I intend to take everyone else up to 10 stars as well, slowly. So Titan's 1 star off. Robot and Invincible are 3 stars. Yeah, Alan's already Omnipotent for me, so I'm happy. I'm gonna wait until the end of the weekend. Let the whales have their fun and teach us how good he is. And then that will base my decision on whether it's Russ or Conquest. Or if Anissa or Thula end up becoming more available, it might be one of those. Give to Alan before you give to... Yeah, it's a very... it's a personal one. Right, I'm checking the time. I do have to skedaddle in just under 10 minutes. So I'll try and wrap a few things up. I also do hope I get some conquests. That would mean a lot to me if I did. If I have more conquests than I had power plexes, I'll be a happy man. Yes, 8 minutes left. Then I have some duties I have to attend to tonight. D ranking heroes? I don't know, I was about to say humans. I think the only benefit I've seen of it is it's good for if you accidentally auto rank someone past what you wanted to. For me, I feel quite happy with the choices I've made in rank ups, so I won't be going back on any of them. But it's definitely 100% a move on just people who accidentally auto ranked up. But it also in my head plays that if they do nerf a character, because they haven't massively changed the character to a point where it changes the game, but it opens up the door where they can, then they can now say, oh, if you have a Universa and we've completely ruined her meta, you can just spend this amount of gems to get all your resources back. that's my overall opinion on it. But it's sick to add it to the game. You deranked your Nolan by mistake. Sad times. Well, hopefully you've been, oh no, you deranked him. Hopefully you had enough resources to take him back up. Unless you're Omni Plus with it, yeah. As soon as you've got 1 star over Omnipotent, you can't reset. Which I think is fair. If you accidentally take someone up to Omnipotent, then it's kind of out of Ubisoft's hands. But hopefully they don't decide to massively nerf a character to the point where that doesn't become an issue for them. They got to change it up a little bit sometimes. Four Nolans. 1 more and you can run a 5 guys. Neighbours upstairs are shouting. We should have fun time. I'm just trying to be nosy to see if I can hear anything. I mean, they shout every day. It's not a new thing. Indeed, very silly neighbours. I mean, they have been at a point recently where they've been playing loud music, but I think they've read the rules. They've read the rules, and it's like 11 PM. It should be quiet, and suddenly they're playing loud blaring music, and then 11 o'clock it just switches. So they're playing the rules. Reminded me about your father. I apologise for doing that. It was not my intention. So, during the day, I'm not going to try and dox the person above me. But during the day, they listen to, it's like pop music, but they have a tendency, I'm pretty sure they're smoking massive amounts of substances upstairs. And some days they just repeat the same song, but just the chorus or the opening beat of it. And it's a good song. I love the song. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but they'll just keep playing it. And it's like, oh, that intro was sick. Let's play it again. And then of an evening, they will put on like a DJ mashup set or something. So I'm having a rave when I'm trying to go to bed, so I get up early in the morning for work. But you know, the joys of living in a flat, I suppose. Okay, I've lost both of them, so M3 Grease, and then this will be my last action in the game. Repeating the chorus is deadly, man. It's more. The worst thing is it's always a song that's big on TikTok. It's because I'll scroll through TikTok and I hear this song. It's like, oh, it's a good TikTok, and then I just hear the same thing. It's almost as if they do have TikTok on their kind of speakers, and it's just replaying the same TikTok over and over again. Drives me mental. Indeed, the last action. That's a bloody Sabrina Carpet, eh? I actually got to see Sabrina Carpenter at the Brits. I was privileged enough that the girlfriend bought tickets to go watch the Brits. And she was there. And I had to cover my eyes. But yes, I am going to be calling it here. It appears based on the chat that it's just you and me now, Magical. And I've just seen my viewership take a massive... I'm not going to stress too much about the numbers, but it dropped incredibly. But you know, people have lives. I can't force them to stay in this amateur stream. But I will wrap it up there. Magical, thank you very much for joining me on this adventure of a 1.5 hour long live stream. Anyone else that's lurking, I hope you've had an incredible time watching this nonsense. And I will keep an eye out for Saturday, because I may squeeze in a little Conquest live stream. But that is all to be confirmed. But I'll leave it there. Thank you very much. And I shall see you all next time.